We're going to convert fractions to decimals without the use of a calculator. Now, obviously, it's very easy to punch in 1 divided by 16 on your phone and get the answer. But if your teacher says, hey, you don't get a calculator for this, well, you have no choice but to do it by hand. So let's go ahead and divide these. Our numerator, in this case, 1 is going to be our dividend, or the number on the inside, and 16 is going to be our divisor, or the number on the outside. How many times does 16 fit into the number 1? Well, it doesn't, because you can't fit a larger number into a smaller number. The only problem is we have no other numbers to work with in our dividend, so how can I rewrite 1 without changing the value of it? All we have to do is tack on a 0.0, and then we can continue the process of dividing. Well, 16 didn't fit into 1, so we're going to put a 0 up in our quotient, or the answer to a division problem. We're going to move the decimal point up, and then how many times does 16 fit into the number 10? Well, again, it doesn't, and then we'll just extend this line out so we can continue. We're going to add another 0. Again, that doesn't change the value. 1.00 and 1 are the same thing. How many times does 16 fit into 100 now? Well, it fits 6 times. 16 times 6 is 96. We subtract, we get a remainder of 4. 16 doesn't fit into 4 at all, so we annex a 0 and bring it down. 16 fits into 40 twice. 16 times 2 is 32. We get a remainder of 8. 16 doesn't fit into 8, so we tack on another 0 and bring it down. And then 16 fits into 80 perfectly 5 times. 16 times 5 is 80, and we end up with a remainder of 0. So 1/16 as a decimal is 625 10,000ths for the first one. Now let's go ahead and take a look at our second one. 2 is going to be our dividend, so we're going to put 2 on the inside, and 9 is going to be our divisor, or the number on the outside. Well, 9 doesn't fit into 2 at all, so we can again extend 2 by just making it 2.0. 9 didn't fit into 2 at all, so we have a 0 there. Decimal up into our quotient. And then how many times does 9 fit into 20? Well, it fits twice. 9 times 2 is 18. We subtract, we get a remainder of 2. We'll extend this line out a little bit and annex a 0 and bring it down. How many times does 9 fit into 20? Well, it fits twice again. 9 times 2 is 18. We subtract, we get a remainder of 2. And you're going to notice this is going to repeat forever. So our final answer for this is going to be 0.2. And then we're going to put a bar notation over the 2, signifying that that 2 is going to be repeating endlessly forever and ever. So hopefully we save the day converting fractions to decimals without the use of a calculator.